Hello everyone, and welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk about some habits that may seem harmless, but are actually creepy and can make others feel uncomfortable. If you find yourself doing any of these things, it's important to stop and consider how your actions may be affecting those around you. So without further ado, here are 4 creepy habits you must stop doing right now. 1. Stalking or excessively monitoring online activities. Stalking or excessively monitoring someone's online activities is a form of invasion of privacy and can have serious consequences for both the stalker and the victim. This behavior can cause the victim to feel afraid, anxious, and uncomfortable, and it can also damage their reputation. If the stalker shares their personal information or private moments online, it's important to understand that this behavior is not acceptable and it can result in legal action if reported. If you find yourself stalking or excessively monitoring someone's online activities, it's important to seek help and to stop this behavior immediately. This may involve seeking therapy or counseling, unfollowing or blocking the individual on social media, and finding alternative ways to manage your emotions and behaviors. Remember, it's important to respect others' privacy and boundaries online. If you feel like you need to monitor someone's online activity for a legitimate reason, such as protecting a child, it's best to seek advice from a trusted friend, family member, or a professional before proceeding. 2. Following or constantly monitoring someone. Following or constantly monitoring someone, whether in person or online, is a creepy and invasive behavior that can cause serious distress and discomfort to the individual being monitored. This type of behavior ranges from casually observing someone's actions to actively tracking their movements and monitoring their activities. Regardless of the motivation behind this behavior, it is important to understand that it is not acceptable and can result in legal consequences if reported. The victim of this type of behavior may feel afraid, anxious, and uncomfortable, and it can also damage their reputation if the stalker shares their personal information or private moments online. If you find yourself following or constantly monitoring someone, it's important to seek help and to stop this behavior immediately. This may involve seeking therapy or counseling, removing the individual from your social media or contact list, and finding alternative ways to manage your emotions and behaviors. It's also important to understand that this behavior can be considered harassment if it is intentional, repeated, and causes the victim to feel distressed or intimidated. Harassment can result in criminal charges and can have serious legal consequences for the person responsible. 3. Trespassing on private property. Trespassing on private property is a serious violation of an individual's right to privacy and security. Private property refers to any land or building that is owned by an individual or organization and is not open to the public. This includes homes, businesses, and other structures, as well as any land that is enclosed by a fence, wall, or other physical barrier. Trespassing on private property is a criminal offense that can result in legal consequences, including fines and imprisonment. The seriousness of the offense and the penalties associated with it depend on the circumstances of the case and the laws of the jurisdiction in which it occurs. One of the most common forms of trespassing is entering onto someone's property without their permission. This can include going onto someone's lawn, driveway, or porch without their permission. It can also include entering a building that is closed to the public, such as a construction site or a closed business. Trespassing can also occur when someone stays on someone else's property after they have been asked to leave. This can include loitering, camping, or sleeping on someone's property without their permission. In these cases, the property owner has the right to call the police and have the trespasser removed. In some cases, trespassing can also occur online. This can include hacking into someone's computer or accessing their private information without their permission. This type of trespassing can have serious consequences and can result in legal action. 4. Collecting or hoarding personal items or information. Collecting or hoarding personal items or information can be a creepy and invasive behavior that invades the privacy and security of others. This type of behavior involves collecting, storing, and keeping personal items or information about someone without their consent or knowledge. Collecting personal items can include taking items such as letters, photographs, or other personal items from someone's home, workplace, or public spaces. It can also include taking items from someone's trash or recycling bin, or buying items from online marketplaces or garage sales. Collecting personal information can include gathering information about someone's personal life, such as their address, phone number, or personal habits. This can be done through social media, public records, or by eavesdropping on conversations. Collecting this type of information can make the person being monitored feel uncomfortable, violated, and afraid. Hoarding personal items or information can also have serious consequences for the person responsible. This behavior can be considered a form of stalking and can result in legal consequences, including fines and imprisonment. In some cases, hoarding personal items or information can also lead to more serious offenses, such as identity theft or financial fraud. If you find yourself collecting or hoarding personal items or information, it's important to seek help and to stop this behavior immediately. This may involve seeking therapy or counseling, and destroying or disposing of any personal items or information that you have collected. So, these are 4 creepy habits you must stop doing right now. Remember to always be mindful of your actions and how they may affect those around you. If you're unsure if something is creepy or not, it's always best to err on the side of caution and respect people's privacy. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.